noise, chaos, content. In a world designed to distract, this is the art that's captivated me recently. When I was 19, I discovered one of the most influential artists in my life. FORLORN creates dark, mysterious, soul-altering electronic music from a future gone wrong. Or maybe gone right, if you're into cyberpunk. But not the plastic and neon version. The kind that makes you feel like, I don't know, a circuit board hurtling through a black hole. It's kind of hard to describe, you're better off checking him out for yourself, but if you're already a fan or looking for some form of interactive music video terminal that gets pretty damn close to his style, I'd recommend Project FORLORN, a downloadable abandoned archive. It's essentially a compilation album produced by a ton of amazing artists with visuals created by synthcoder, and it brings me back to late nights spent wondering, tinkering, and doodling. As you poke around the interface, you'll experience static, lights, and memories as you fall deeper and deeper into this entrancing soundscape. Project FORLORN is best experienced once the sun goes down. I first got into music at the beginning of the MP3 era. That means my early teenage years consisted of browsing sketchy download sites and cashing in the occasional iTunes gift card. But man, does Waxheads make me wish I had gotten in during the era of physical media. Imagine this, a metal band accused of murdering their drummer, playing into the drama with evocative lyrics and titles. Or a pop star caught using a ghostwriter, leaving fans feeling betrayed. Or even a punk band from the 80s, torn apart when members lost sight of the reason they got together in the first place, the music. Waxheads is all about the music, throwing you headfirst into the role of the newest employee at Repeater Records. The game was just released today, and it does a wonderful job of creating a town, store, and music scene that feels just as real as anything, real. There are the locals, the music nerds you work with, and those who come to visit as customers. Some of them are in bands themselves, or are super fans of the stars whose music you stock. You'll become immersed in their culture by catching up on music blogs, reading through zines, and listening to the music you sell on an old jukebox. And the music itself. As you learn about these artists, their history, their drama, their biggest hits and their greatest failures, you start to get it. The reason that so many people are in love with so many different kinds of music, the joy it can bring and the memories it can resurface. As you learn about each album and each person, connecting them with the right music truly feels rewarding, or gut-wrenching when you make a wrong choice. Waxheads is about passion and creativity, love and grief, finding success, finding happiness, finding your people, and fighting back. It's punk, it's queer, and it's real, even if the bands aren't. I found this index card in a library book. Apparently, it's from the Library of Congress, which houses over 170 million pieces of media in more than 470 languages. The library stopped using this physical card catalog system back in the 80s in favor of a quicker digitized version, but these drawers still contain information on works that never made it over to the computer. 327.12, or social sciences, political science, international relations, foreign policy, and specific topics in international relations, espionage, and subversion. After Long Silence by Michael Straight, 1st edition, ISBN 0-393-07129-X. Novelist, rich guy, and KGB spy who, I've learned, will make an appearance in Season 3 of The Crown, which I just started watching last week. Small world, Mr. Straight. Small world. Now, this card could be a replica, sold 32 a set by the likes of Walmart and other online retailers, but I'd like to believe it was smuggled out of the Great Library in an act of book-loving defiance, a cheeky souvenir for perhaps a modern-day spy. I'm now using it as a bookmark for my copy of Vermis I, Lost Dungeons and Forbidden Woods. Vermis is the official guide to a video game that doesn't exist, and it's exactly the kind of thing that makes the cogs in my mind spin at just the right frequency. The game itself is, allegedly, grimy and unforgiving, the type of game I say I'd like to play, but know I'd just end up bouncing off of due to its obtuse nature. But at least I can still appreciate the art, maps, characters, and gameplay tips, because that's really all there is. There are now 3 Vermis books in total, and their publisher, Hollow Press, is home to many other oddities from comics to board games to cookbooks. Plastic-free, AI-free. A breadling sure does sound tasty right now. On a related note, today is the day to open your presents, and your cool aunt or your best friends have brought you a small package. You quickly unwrap it and discover it's the video game you've been waiting for forever. When you open the case, you find a disc and, to its left, a manual that you'll read carefully on the way home, immersing yourself for the first time in that world you will love all your life. What video game would you have liked to play but never existed? What was it like? Would you dare to come up with it and put it on paper? Manual Jam is here for you. Manual Jam was a not game jam event hosted last month with the goal of creating imaginary game manual zines, and oh boy do I love this. Game jams are great, but I don't know the first thing about developing anything, so all I can do is play and appreciate the entries. But this is something I could actually do, if I had known about it in time. Coincidentally, I just so happen to already be making a zine of my very own. But it's not done, so unfortunately I can't show it off to you all today. And now I will leave you with the trailer for a game I can't get out of my head, Squirmbox by Bonk.